viewers, and welcome to another exciting episode of Flex, where we flex your muscles and your mind with me, Diana Master. Today we have an abs and glutes workout, so we are going to follow our usual circuit style, which is we'll start with our warm-up, circuit 1, circuit 2, and then we get into our cool down. Though I don't actually have a cool down planned, but I do have a stretch that is going to come up, a full body stretch, so you can do that stretch afterwards. So right now the format that we're going to follow is our warm-up, then we're going to get into our first circuit, which is basically going to be abs focused. Then we're going to get into our second circuit, which is just going to be glutes focused. No equipment is needed per se, but I do have my glute bands because those do make the burn a little more, so I do prefer using my glute bands. If you have them, you can use them. If you don't, that's still fine. I'll show you ways to dumb it down, or rather bring it down, turn it down a notch. And then if you want, you can actually use some dumbbells for some of these workouts. But anyway, again, like I said, no equipment needed, just some space to move your mat. If you have water, please do grab that as well. So right after this, we get into our first circuit. Stick around.
We are bringing to you In the Mix Africa, broadening our perspective, focusing on African players playing in Europe, playing in Africa, the inner workings of their craft, every single little thing. And also, very importantly, tasting African food with Patty. Are you ready for that?
Of course, we're going to broaden up our taste palettes and we're going to take it to the whole of Africa. We're not just going to stick here in Namibia. Of course, it's important to also appreciate Namibian culture and food, but we're going to broaden it up, like you say, and we're going to try everything.
That's right. So join us as we take you beyond borders for the love of sport with In the Mix Africa.
All right, so first things first, we do have to start with our warm-up. So how we are going to be doing our warm-up is 30 seconds on and 15 seconds off. So we are going to start with some reach and walk out. So how those look are basically we're just here, and then you reach it, plank, and then you cycle back. Alrighty, let's start in 3, 2, 1. So we're really stretching out, waking up our core muscles because we are going to be using those. Alrighty, and breathe. And we're going to go into our split squat and reach down. So how that looks is, you're going to give me a split squat, reach, and up. Split squat, reach, and up. Okay, so we will go in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. So you split squat, reach up. Split squat, reach up. Yeah? Alrighty, and then we are going to go for some split squat pulses, which is basically in the same, and we're just going to pulse that. Okay, so breathe. We go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're just going to I am actually feeling this because it was leg day 2 days ago, so yeah, it burns. But we are only getting stronger, right, guys? Alrighty, and breathe, and then we're just going to switch that to the other side. So remember, we start with our reach downs. Okay. So we go down and up. Let's go. And up. Just down, up. Waking up our glutes here and a bit of our quads. Alrighty. And then now we're going to go for our pulses. Remember how those look? I know it feels like a workout already, but we are just waking up our muscles. Okay, so let's go for our split squat pulses in 3, 2, 1. Losing balance, but it's okay. And breathe. And then we close it off with some walk out and a push up. So walk, walk, walk. If you want, you can drop it down. Give me a push up. Walk it back. Okay? In 3, 2, 1. One more. And breathe. That's it for our warm up. Stick around. We'll be right back as we get into our abs circuit. All right, welcome back, viewers, and now let's get into our ab circuit. So we are going to start with our toe taps, which is basically us lying down like this and bringing it up. Okay, we go in 3, 2, 1. And now for our workout. The workout periods are actually a bit longer. The intervals are now a bit longer. So it's 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off. So that's fun. So breathe. So you tap, bring them into tabletop position. Tap, up. Okay. If that's a bit too much, you can just alternate. Give me a one leg tap. And breathe. Now what I want you to do is reach. Give me a knee hug. Reach and knee hug. Okay? We will go in 3, 2, 1. So reach, hug. Ooh, I'm feeling my abs. They are burning. And relax. Okay, cool. Next we're gonna go for our bicycles. You already know how those look. If you don't, okay. I am gonna move my mic though, because I do feel like that is getting in the way. Alrighty, we go in 3, 2, 1. Ten more seconds. And breathe. Ooh, that's a burner. Okay, same thing, but just bicycles. to the left. Okay, so you're just going to give me that. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. So bicycle to the left. I'm not talking as much because we do have a longer working period. So I'm trying to preserve as much energy as I can. And also, guys, this is burning. Oh, but hot girl summer, right? What can we do? Seven more seconds. You're there. Breathe. And rest. Yauchi. Okay. Our next one is the same thing, but now we have a leg raise. So we're going to crunch it up like this, and we're just going to raise. Yeah, I'm dreading it as well. In 3, 2, 1. So you see, guys, this is not just for me to torture George. I'm torturing myself too, because we are working hard. So keep it crunched to the left and just give me a leg lift with your right leg. Breathe. "15 more seconds. We're there. And relax. And the fun part is we get to do that all over again, just to the other side. Okay, in 10 seconds, we start with our bicycles to the right. Whew. In 3, 2, 1. I shouldn't have put my timer here because it's telling me I still have 30 more seconds. Oh my gosh. Well, 25 now, but we're getting stronger. Whew. Breathe. 15. And breathe. Ooh. And then we go back for our bicycle hold and leg lift. I'm not enjoying this at all. Okay. We go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so hold and leg lift. "15 seconds down. Keep going. 15 more seconds. 10. And breathe. And that is it for our ab circuit. Stick around. We'll be right back as we get into our glute circuit. I'm feeling it, guys. We'll be right back. All right, viewers, so that first circuit was a killer for the abs. Now we're going to get into our glute work, and I am going to be using my glute band. So I'm going to start with my heavy band because we are going for our glute bridges. Okay. So you guys already know how glute bridges look, right? If you don't, quick demo. Push up and down. Okay. We go in 3, 2, 1. So up, squeeze, okay? Squeeze them up here and then just a quick tap and we're back up, okay? If you have dumbbells, you can put a dumbbell here and then just push it up and up. Ten more seconds. And breathe. Okay, now we're gonna go for our open up. So still in the glute bridge position, and we just open, okay? We go in 3, 2, 1. So glute bridge it up, then just open. I probably shouldn't have the timer here, because this just reminds me how much time we still have to go. Hoo-wee. Open and close, just open and close. You're still squeezing your glutes, okay? Ten more seconds. And ease. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And then we close it off for the glute bridge circuit, not for the glute circuit, with some glute bridge pulses. So just tap, tap, okay? We go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so just up, tap, quickly, up, tap, 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 up, tap, up, okay? Whew. 20 more seconds, let's go. Well, 25, I'm lying. It hurts. That's why. Don't see me laughing and think it doesn't hurt. It hurts. It really, really hurts. Whew. 10 more seconds. We're there. Whew. Ah. And breathe. Okay. Youchie. Now we're gonna go for our clamshells. All right. That's how these look. I am gonna switch to a lighter resistance. This is the medium resistance. So clamshells, again, like a clam. Okay. So your feet are together, and then you're just gonna open and close. Okay. My glutes are feeling it. In 3, 2, 1. I'm actually glad right after this I'm doing a 20-minute full body stretch, because I'm gonna need it. It's absolutely needed, okay? Clamshell it out. If you don't have glute resistance bands and you have a dumbbell, you can just clamp it here, and then you can just open and close. Breathe. Okay. Right, we just switch it over to the other side for our clamshells. For the right, for the whatever side this is, left side. Okay, we go in 3, 2, 1. So just open. So use your glute resistance band to like really try to open that up, okay? Because it doesn't help that you're here. So really try, go for resistance that challenges you, but not so much so that you can't even open it up, right? For example, if I were to use my heavy resistance, I'd probably be only getting this much in. But because the medium resistance is still giving me a bit of a challenge, but also enough for me to open up so I actually get some work in, okay? Alrighty, and breathe. And then we are gonna go for our kickbacks, okay? I'm gonna switch to the light resistance now. Because again, like I said, we do still need to be able to get some work in. Doesn't help that you actually can't get any work in. Okay, so for our kickbacks, I'll show you how those look just now. So we're here, and then just give me a straight leg kickback. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Thirty more seconds. $15. Alrighty, and breathe. Ouch. Now we just take it to the other side. Okay. Ready? Whoo! In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so up. If you want, you can be on your elbows. That does give you a lot more range of motion, right? But if you want, you can just bring it here. Not gonna lie, I'm wondering why I chose to do this workout, because this is a burner. I could have just cheated my way and gave myself a simple workout, but that's not what we're doing, right? We're trying to get the work in. And breathe. Ah! And then now we're gonna go for rainbows, kickback rainbows. So now I want you on your elbows, and you're just gonna give me a rainbow, okay? In 3, 2, 1. So $30 seconds to go. Ooh, let's go 15. This is how you know it's burning, guys. Okay, when I do need a bit of a breather. Okay, 5 more seconds. And breathe. Woo. Okay, and then we just take it to the other side. I'm not enjoying this, guys, at all. I am not enjoying this at all. But what can we do? In 3, 2, 1. And the thing with this one is, it's working both glutes, right? It's working this one in the stabilizing leg and this one in the working leg. Fun times, right? Woo! Alrighty. And then now going for our last exercise, we are just gonna go into a lying leg lift, okay? Yeah, no. I'm gonna switch resistance because this is a bit too light for me. So I'm gonna go for my medium resistance. See, you do have to challenge yourself, guys. Okay, lying leg lift. So we're just here, okay? In 3, 2, 1. 15 more seconds. I told you guys I wasn't going to talk a lot for this workout. Cue music or whatever it is that happens so you guys aren't bored. In 3, 2, 1. Switch it over to the other side for our last one. And then you'll be done with your abs and your glutes workout, guys. I will be done. I'm telling myself this. I told you I'm not enjoying this at all. In 3, 2, 1. Why is the timer right in front of me? Time is moving so slow. 45 seconds is a long time, guys. 15 seconds down. 30 more to go. Oh, not really. Now we have 20 seconds to go. Okay. So really open. Whew. 15 more seconds. We're there, we're there, we're there. And breathe. We have made it. We have finished our glutes and abs workout. Now, unfortunately, we are out of time, so I'm not going to be able to cool you guys down, but do feel free to check out on our Flex playlist. We do have some cool down stretches there and some good stretches for your body. From me, Diana Master, until next time, goodbye.